I have lived outside my own body for so long, watching myself move through the world like someone I was responsible for, but not someone I knew. I learned how to smile with my mouth while my chest stayed frozen. Learned how to laugh at the right moments. Learned how to leave myself behind, to keep peace in rooms that never held me. I became a shape that was comfortable for others, but unfamiliar to me. You did not ask me to make sense, you just stayed close enough to notice. I let my heart come home, not all at once, not in a moment, but slowly, gently, like the way the tide returns to shore after forgetting itself for a while. You did not force the door open, you waited on the other side. And in that patience, in that quiet, I recognize myself again. Come home with you. There were years I believed that safety meant disappearing, that to be loved I had to soften myself into something easy, something light, something agreeable. But love without full presence is only half alive. And I grew tired of being half alive. I began listening to the quiet places, the places where words have not yet formed, but truth is already rising. And you were there, not demanding, not urgent, just being. You didn't hurry the unfolding, you let the unfolding find its own time. I let my heart come home, not perfectly, not beautifully, but honestly. You didn't ask me to be radiant, you only asked me to be real. And in the space where I stopped performing, I found a pulse I thought I lost. I let my heart come home with you. If I tremble, stay. If I cry, stay. If I say nothing at all, stay. If I come apart, don't gather the pieces, just sit with what is true. Presence heals more than answers ever did. I let my heart come home. I didn't know I had been gone, but you recognized me before I recognized myself. In your patience, in your nearness, in your unchanging gaze, I remembered who I am. I let my heart come home with you, with you. I have spent so much of my life trying to be bright enough for the rooms that felt too large, too sharp, too echoing for my quiet voice. I try to shine by effort, by will, by tightening inside me until I felt like a lantern lit from strain. But light born from exhaustion does not stay. It flickers, it shakes, it disappears the moment I am alone. And I grew tired of being a performance instead of a person. You never asked me to glow, you simply stayed when I dimmed. You are the light that rests inside my chest, not the light I forced to appear, not the brightness I try to maintain. Your light rises like dawn, quiet, inevitable, soft, without demand, without urgency. I do not need to shine to be loved. I am loved, and so I shine. Not outward, but inward, not for measurement, but for communion. You are the light that rests inside my chest. I used to think holiness looked loud, hands raised, words declared, confidence overflowing. But holiness can look like breathing. Holiness can look like a hand resting over the heart. Holiness can look like someone finally saying, I don't know, but I am here. Holiness is the gentle return to the God who never left, and you never left. You did not ask me to earn radiance, you asked me to notice it. You are the light that rests inside my chest, not the light I perform, but the light I become when I stop fighting myself. You are the glow beneath the wound, the warmth beneath the shaking breath. I don't have to be strong to shine, I only have to be honest. You are the light that rests inside my chest. If I didn't stay, but I flicker, stay. If my voice trembles, stay. If I cannot rise, do not lift me, just remain. You are not looking for brilliance, you are looking for presence. Stay. You are the light that rests inside my chest, unforced, unrushed, unbroken. Not a spotlight, but a hearth. Not a performance, but a belonging. I do not shine to be seen, I shine because I am held. You are the light that rests inside my chest. I used to believe that healing meant erasing every fracture, sealing every seam, returning to a version of myself that never broke. I thought being whole meant being smooth, untouched, unscarred, something polished enough to be called complete. But now I see the places where I cracked are the places where the light entered, and the light was you.
You did not despise my breaking. You sat inside it with me.
Where the cracks let love in, I found you. Not in the shining, but in the trembling. You did not rush to fix me. You rested in the ache, and the places I thought were ruined became the places I could finally feel. Where the cracks let love in, I found you.
There were days I tried to glue myself together with words that didn't fit, with strength I didn't have, with expectations that hollowed me.
But you never asked me to be flawless. You only asked me to be real. And real is sometimes fractured, real is sometimes soft, real is sometimes learning how to breathe again. And you stayed. You were never afraid of my unraveling. You knew the way back to me. Where the cracks let love in, I found you. Not in winning, not in holding everything still. You did not call me weak for breaking. You called me open, and the places I thought were ruined became the doorway to healing. Where the cracks let love in, I found you. If I tremble or remain, if I fall apart, stay. This is not the ending, this is the opening. You are not ashamed of the pieces I carry. You honor them. Stay. Where the cracks let love in, I found you. In the softness, in the silence, in the breaking open. I am not restored to who I was. I am becoming who I was always meant to be. Where the cracks let love in, I found you. There are feelings I cannot name, soft wounds that live beneath the surface. Not loud enough to cry out, but deep enough to change the way I breathe. I used to panic when I couldn't explain them, as if silence made the ache less real, as if I owed the world a reason for the heaviness I carry. But you did not ask for reasons, you only asked to be near. You didn't wait for clarity, you loved me in the blur.
You hold the weight I don't have words for.
You sit with the ache I cannot speak.
You don't need me myself
before you choose to stay.
Your presence is the gentle ground where my shaking heart can rest.
You hold the weight I don't have words for, and you don't let go. And you don't let go.
I try to explain myself into healing, to make sense of the hurt, to find the neat, clean sentence that would make everything feel manageable.
But healing didn't come from understanding. Healing came from being understood. You didn't ask me to make myself small. You didn't ask me to be graceful in the pain. You let me be human, unraveled and honest, and still welcome.
You did not hurry me, you stayed for every moment.
You hold the weight I don't have words for.
You sit with the ache I cannot speak.
You don't need me to understand myself before you choose to stay.
Your presence is the gentle ground where my shaking heart can rest.
You hold the weight I don't have words for, and you don't let go.
If I tremble, you remain.
If I fall silent, you remain. If the tears don't form words, you remain. You are not waiting for a prayer to be eloquent. You are answering the heart that trembles. Remain with me. You hold the weight I don't have words for. You hold me not for what I say, but for who I am. You don't require my strength, you simply stay. You hold the weight I don't have words for, and you don't let go. And you don't let go. There is a longing inside me that has never had a name. It rises in the quiet moments, in the spaces between my thoughts, in the pauses between breaths. Not sharp enough to call grief, not clear enough to call hope. Just a gentle ache, like something in me is reaching for something I once knew. And you know this longing, even when I don't.
You see the place where desire and pain blend. You know the language my heart speaks without sound.
You know the longing I cannot describe, the pull towards something holy and familiar. You simply hold the ache with me and call it sacred. You know the longing, even when I don't. I used to try to silence it, to flatten the ache, to make myself smaller, so I wouldn't feel so much. But longing is not emptiness. Longing is the memory of closeness, the echo of what was made for me, what I was made for, what my soul has always belonged to. And you do not shame me for wanting more. You open your arms wider. You do not rush the unfolding of my desire. You let it breathe, unafraid. You know the longing I cannot describe, the part of me that reaches without direction. You sit with me in the unfinished yearning, not needing answers, not asking for clarity. Your presence gives the longing room to live without fear. You know the longing, even when I don't. If my heart reaches, stay. If my voice is quiet, stay. If I only feel and cannot speak, stay. This longing is not failure. This longing is belonging. Stay. You know the longing I cannot describe, the ache that is not brokenness but remembering. You do not ask me to fill it. You simply rest with me inside it. You know the longing, even when I don't. I do not know where this path leads. I cannot see the destination. The landscape changes as I move, and the horizon shifts each time I breathe. And there is no map in my hands, no signs carved into the earth, just a quiet pull forward, a whisper that says keep going. And I go, not because I am fearless, but because you are with me.
You do not ask me to understand, you just ask me to walk.
I walk without knowing, and you walk with me, step by by step, breath by breath, no rush, no pressure. You are not waiting at the end of the road. You are here, matching my pace, holding the quiet between each footfall. I walk without knowing, and you walk with me.
There was a time I thought certainty was faith, that I had to see the future to believe. But faith is not sight, faith is presence.
Faith is feeling your nearness in the places where I cannot predict my next thought, my next movement, my next turning. Faith is choosing to stay open when I do not have direction, and you stay open with me.
You do not hurry the journey,
You honor the pace I can bear. I walk without knowing, and you walk with me. Step by step, breath by breath, no timeline, no finish line. You are not at the end waiting. You are right here in the middle, where my feet touch the earth. I walk without knowing, and you walk with me. If the road bends, stay.
if the path fades, stay.
If I pause to breathe, stay.
This journey is not about distance,
It is about presence.
stay.
I walk without knowing, and you walk with me. Not ahead of me, not behind me, but beside me, and that is enough. I walk without knowing, and you walk with me. There are days I have no language for my feelings, when the ache is wide and the words are small. I open my mouth, but only quiet comes out. Not prayer, not confession, just breath trembling on its way out of me. And somehow you still understand.
You don't ask me to speak clearly, you meet me in the hush. Even the silence is heard by you. Even the trembling breath is known. I don't have to shape my sorrow into sentences. You already see what lives beneath it. You sit with me in the wordless room. You stay with me in the unfinished feeling. Even the silence is heard by you. I used to rush to explain myself, to justify the way to make the pain sound reasonable, so it felt allowed.
But pain does not need permission to be real, and love does not require explanation to remain. You have never needed my strength, you have only wanted my presence.
You do not hurry what is tender,
You honor what is undone. Even the silence is heard by you. Even the quiet ache is known. I don't have to be articulate to be loved. I only have to be honest enough to stay. Your presence holds the space I cannot fill. Your love rests in the places I cannot name. Even the silence is heard by you.
if all I have is breath, you receive it. If all I have is tears, you stay near. If all I have is stillness, you sit with me there.
You are not asking for more than I can give. You are simply asking for me.
Even the silence is heard by you.
Not as absence, but as offering. You know the depth behind the quiet. You do not step away from the unspoken. You stay. Even the silence. Even the silence. Even the silence is heard by you. I used to hide the soft parts of me, the ones that cried easily, the ones that loved too deeply, the ones that broke without warning. I thought tenderness made me fragile, something too easily damaged, something that needed to be covered, protected, quieted. But you did not treat my softness as something to fix. You treated it as something holy. You did not ask me to harden, you asked me to breathe. The softness was never a weakness, it was where your love made a home. The tears were not failure, they were the rivers where you met me. I am not fragile for feeling deeply, I am alive, I am open, I am yours. softness was never a weakness.
I remember trying to toughen my heart to make myself quiet, contained, easy to hold.
But love does not grow in locked rooms. Love needs air, love needs warmth, love needs the courage to stay open. And you stayed. You stayed with every unguarded part of me.
You were not afraid of my death.
You were already there. The softness was never a weakness. It was a doorway where you entered. My tears were not something to hide. They were prayers without words. I am not too much, I am not too tender. I am exactly the heart you shape. The softness was never a weakness. If I break open, stay. If I overflow, stay. If I cannot hold myself, hold me. You are not asking me to be stone. You are teaching me how to be human. The softness was never a weakness. You always knew. You always saw. I am not fragile. I am loved. And my tenderness is where you live. I have measured myself against moments, against calendars, against people who seem to move faster, grow quicker, heal cleaner. I thought I was behind, like something in me was slow, unfinished, delayed. But delay is not distance, and slowness is not failure. And you never once called me late. Your timing was never erased. Your love was never a climb. I am not late to you.
I am arriving exactly as I am, exactly when I can, exactly in the way my soul unfolds.
You do not rush the breaking open. You do not rush the gentle mending. I am not behind. I am becoming. I am not late to you.
There are seeds that grow only in the quiet, roots that form only in the unseen, strength that rises only from stillness now.
You have never asked me to hurry. You have only asked me to stay with myself
eyes, every breath I have taken on my way to here was held by your hands.
You do not rush truth, you do not rush healing. I am not behind, I am becoming. I am not late to you.
If it takes time, stay with me. If growth is slow, stay with me. If I need silence to understand myself, stay with me. You are not impatient with my becoming. You call my pace holy. Stay. I am not late to you. I have never been late to you.
You meet me in the exact second my heart is ready to open. Not sooner, not later, perfect later. I am not late to you. I am not late to you. I don't have the language for this moment. I don't have the strength I thought I would. My heart is here, but it feels heavy, like it's trying to remember how to open. And you don't turn away, you don't ask me to be more than this. You stay in the room with the weight I cannot lift. You never asked for perfection. You only asked for presence. You meet me where I am, not where I used to be, not where I hope to go, but here in the unsteady breath, in the trembling quiet. You are not waiting for me to rise. You kneel beside me in the stillness. You meet me where I am, and you call this holy.
I spent years trying to be ready, trying to heal before I came, trying to gather the pieces before I let myself be seen. But healing didn't happen in the fixing, it happened in the being held. You are not asking me to perform, you are asking me to stay close. You do not rush what is tender. You honor what is slow. You meet me where I am, not in the polished version, but in the unfinished becoming. You sit with me in the ache, and you do not call it weakness. You call it real, you call it love. You meet me where I am, and you call this holy. If all I
a heart still learning how to open. You wait with patience that feels like warmth. You are not asking for more. You are simply here. Stay with me. Stay. You meet me where I am, without rush, without judgment, without expectation. You recognize me in this softness, and you do not turn away. This moment is enough. I am enough because you are here. You meet me where I am, and you call this holy. There is a room inside my chest where words don't reach, where language falls apart, where everything is felt and nothing is named. I used to think I had to hide that room, lock it, keep it untouched and unseen, as if silence made me hard to love. But you walk into the quiet as if you've always lived there.
You are not looking for sentences. You are listening for heartbeats.
You sit in the quiet room inside my chest, where feelings move like water, slow and deep. You do not ask me to speak. You do not ask me to explain. You just stay. And your stay is the healing.
I used to try to shape my sorrow into words, try to translate ache into something personable, something small enough to understand.
And you don't need my pain polished. You don't need my heart arranged. You take it unfiltered, unstructured, unspoken, and you call even that beloved.
You were not waiting for clarity.
You were waiting for honesty. You sit is the healing. If I never find the words, stay. If all I have is stillness, stay. If my heart takes time to unfold, stay. You do not fear the quiet, you feel it. Stay. You sit in the quiet room inside my chest, and you do not ask me to be different. You call this room holy, you call this silence worship, you call this breath enough. Your stay is the healing. I have spent so much time trying to lift myself, trying to rise, trying to be better, as if love was waiting on the other side of improvement. But you do not love some future version of me. You love this one right now, the one still learning how to breathe. You are not waiting for my victory. You are resting in my presence. I don't need to rise to be loved. I don't need to prove I am healed. I don't need to speak the right words or know where I'm going. Your love meets me here in the exact moment I am living. I don't need to rise to be loved. I am already held.
I used to think strength was silence, that real faith never trembled. But faith is not the absence of shaking. Faith is the hand that reaches while shaking. And you take my hand without asking it to be still. You do not hurry my becoming. You honor my unfolding. I don't need to rise to be loved. I don't need to earn a single inch of grace. I don't need to fix the hurting places before I let myself be seen. Your love rests with me, even when I cannot rest with myself. I don't need to rise to be loved. I am already held. If I tremble, stay. If I fall quiet, stay. If I don't know how to move forward, stay. Your love is not a task, it is a presence. Stay. I don't need to rise to be loved. I don't need to shine to be worthy. You have loved me all along, even here, even in now. I
have tried to earn my place in love. Try to be steady, try to be light, try to be someone easy to hold. But every time I try to prove my worth, I drifted farther from myself. I forgot love was never something to deserve. Love was always something given. You were never asking for perfection, you were making space for me. There is a chair you saved for me in the quiet of your heart. Not for the one who rises strong, but for the one who simply arrives. I don't have to come fixed, I don't have to come home, I just have to come. There is a chair you saved for me, and I'm learning to sit.
I used to think belonging was fragile, something that could be taken, lost if I shook, broken if I cried.
But you do not withdraw when I tremble. You move closer, like someone who recognizes the way home. You do not rush the unfolding, you honor the arrival. There is a chair you save for me in the quiet of your heart. There is a chair you save for me in the quiet of your heart. Not for the strongest version of me, but for the truest one. I don't have to know what to say, I don't have to know how to heal. I only have to remain. If I shake, keep the chair. If I fall silent, keep the chair. If I cannot lift my gaze, keep the chair. You are not asking me to rest, you are asking me to rest. Keep the chair. There is a chair you save for me. I don't have to be more than this, I don't have to be less. You have made a place where I can finally stop trying. There is a chair you save for me, and I am here. I've tried to hold myself together with quiet strength, with practice calm, with a kind of stillness that looks steady but shakes on the inside. I thought standing meant surviving, I thought silence meant strength, I thought holding on meant I was doing well. But my hands grew tired, my breath grew thin, my heart grew heavy, and I could not carry myself anymore. But you already holding me long supported the weight I could not lift, the ache I could not name, the trembling I could not calm.
I'm not held up by my strength,
I am held up by you.
You are the hands that never let me fall. I used to be ashamed of collapse, as if needing to be carried was failure. But needing help is not weakness, needing love is not lack, needing rest is not defeat.
You were not disappointed by my heaviness. You are the place where heaviness becomes sacred. You stay when I unravel. You hold what I cannot. Who are the hands that never let me fall? You do not loosen your grip when I shake. You do not step back when I break. You stay. You stay. You stay. Not because I am strong, but because you are love. You are the hands that never let me fall. If I collapse, hold me. If I don't know who I am, hold me. If I can't take the next step, carry me. I do not have to stand to be safe. Hold me. You are the hands that never let me fall. You have always been underneath me, even when I couldn't feel you. You were there, steady, kind, unmoving. I rest in the arms that will not let me fall. There are days when my heart feels far from here, like I am present in body, but missing in soul. I move through the motions, I breathe, I wake, I try, but something in me feels faint, as if I am disappearing at the edges, and even then you stay.
You don't ask me to be here fully. You hold the part of me that is missing.
You stay when I fade. You hold what I cannot carry. You do not step back when I grow quiet. You draw closer.
I don't have to shine to be seen. I don't have to feel strong to be loved.
You stay when I fade,
and I am found,
even in the half-formed places.
I used to think I needed to return to myself before I returned to you, that I needed to be whole again, steady again, clear again. But you never waited for my strength. You sat with me in the blur. You met me where I was dimming and held me there with gentleness. You do not rush me back to the light. You sit with me in the shade. You stay when I fade. You don't lose sight of me, even when I lose sight of myself. Your presence is the anchor, the breath, the quiet reassurance. I am not letting go. You stay when I fade and love remains. If I desire, I'll stay. If I go silent, stay. If I cannot find myself, stay. You are not asking me to return quickly. You are teaching me that I never left you. Stay, stay. You stay when I fade, not because I am strong, but because you are faithful. I am held in the dimness, I am held in the quiet, I am held in what I cannot explain. You stay when I fade and I am safe. I have tried to gather myself, try to form something whole, try to smooth the edges so no one could see where I cracked. I thought healing meant hiding the fracture. I thought strength meant closing the wound. But the truth is, I am still in pieces, and somehow I am still loved. You are not asking me to be seamless. You are sitting with me as I am. Every piece is held by you, not one fragment lost, not one shard dismissed. You do not ask me to hurry back together. You lay your hand over the ache and call the breaking sacred. I am not less because I am undone. Every piece is held by you. I used to fear the sound of my own heart cracking, the sudden softness, the sharpness of what I felt. But you are not startled by my breaking. You are not threatened by my death. You move toward the places that shake. You kneel beside the ruins fixed version. You are loving the becoming one. Every piece is held by you. The quiet ones, the trembling ones, the ones I don't recognize yet. You do not demand repair. You rest with me in the opening. This is not failure. This is healing, learning its way. Every piece is held by you. If I cannot rise, stay. If I cannot speak, stay. If all I can do is breathe, stay. You are not asking me to gather myself. You are teaching me that I am not scattered to you. Stay. Every piece is held by you. The brokenness is not beyond your hands. The unfinished is not unloved. You do not rush the heart back into shape. You simply hold it until it remembers itself. Every piece is held by you. There are moments when my heart feels like it has been gone for a while. Somewhere distant, somewhere quiet, somewhere I couldn't reach. I lived my days from the outside, moving, breathing, trying, but not quite here with myself. And then, without warning, something inside me stirs like the faint echo of a heartbeat coming home. You were not waiting for my strength. You were waiting for my return. When my heart starts to return, you meet it gently. No rush, no push, no expectation. You stand at the doorway of my being with patience that feels like warmth. I do not have to arrive fully to be welcome. You celebrate the first small pause. I used to feel the rebuilding, the slow unfolding of feeling again. I thought tenderness would break me, that opening would shatter what remained. But you are not afraid of new beginnings. You are not afraid of soft starts. You honor
There was a prayer inside my chest, but it had no shape, no sound, no words. Just a weight, a stirring, a quiet ache that lived beneath the surface.
I tried to speak it, my mouth open, but nothing came. And I thought silence meant failure. I thought you needed language to find me, but you heard me anyway. You always hear the heart before the voice.
You knew the prayer I could not speak. You understood the ache without a name. You met me in the quiet space where language ends and longing begins.
I was not unheard,
I was held.
I used to think prayer had to be spoken,
Shaped into sentences, wrapped in meaning I could understand. But sometimes love is just breath, sometimes faith is simply staying, sometimes surrender is silence. And you never asked me to perform, you only asked me to come.
You read the story written inside my ribs.
You knew the prayer I could not speak, the trembling beneath the calm, the longing inside the stillness. You listened to what I could not say and called it enough. I was not unseen. If all I have is breath, let it be prayer.
If all I have is quiet,
Let it be worship.
if all I have is presence,
Let it be enough. You meet me in the unspoken. You knew the prayer I could not speak. You answered without words. You held me where language ends and love continues. I was hurt long before I spoke. There are days I have no song, no tears, no words, just a quietness inside me that I can't explain. Not sadness, not numbness, just stillness. And I used to think that meant I had nothing to offer,
but you never asked me to fill the silence. You asked me to be honest in it.
quiet breath, the steady presence, the heart that simply stays. I don't have to speak to be heard, I don't have to feel to be held. You call even my stillness holy.
I thought praise needed sound, hands raised, a trembling voice, a visible flame.
But sometimes love is just existing in the same room as you. Sometimes devotion is staying when I don't understand myself. Sometimes faith is breathing when breathing is all I can do. You do not measure my love by volume, you measure it by presence. Even silence is worship to you. The unformed prayer, the quiet longing, the unspoken yes. You do not require a performance, you receive presence. Even my silence is enough for you. If my voice is quiet, stay. If my heart is slow to open, stay. If all I can do is remain, stay. You do not leave when sound stops. Stay with me in the quiet. Even silence is worship to you. You see love in the still places. You hear the prayer hidden beneath the breath. I am not empty, I am held. Even silence is worship. There is a longing inside my chest that I cannot shape with language. It lives beneath thought, beneath memory, beneath sound. It is older than my voice, older than my understanding. A quiet reaching toward you that I don't fully know how to name. But you have always known this longing, even before I did. You know the
I used to think I needed clarity to come to you. A clear request, a steady heart, a certain mind. But you move in the unshaped places, the spaces I have not defined, the desires I barely feel, the prayers that have no sound. You do not require direction, you respond to presence. You recognize every ache as a call toward you. You know the longing I cannot speak, the quiet hunger, the silent reaching. You do not ask me to explain myself, you simply sit with me in the depth. I am not unanswered, I am held. You know the longing I cannot speak. If all I have is hunger, let it be prayer. If all I have is reaching, let it be worship. If all I have is longing, let it be enough. You hear what does not have a name. You know the longing I cannot speak. You meet me where words end and truth begins. I am understood, I am seen, I am not alone in the deep. You know the longing I cannot speak. There are parts of me I keep in the shadows, soft places, tender places, rooms inside my heart I never let anyone see. Not because they are wrong, but because they are fragile, still forming, still unsure, still learning how to be held. I thought hiding made me safe, I didn't know it was making me lonely. But you have always seen the rooms I keep closed,
And you knock gently. You love the part of me I hide.
you love the part of me I hide.
You do not push the door open. You wait at the threshold with kindness, as if to say, I'll enter when you're ready. I don't have to offer perfection, I only have to offer presence. You love the part of me I hide.
I thought love was for the steady parts,
The clear parts that formed in continent parts.
but you moved toward the trembling in me.
The unfinished, the unspoken, the places that still learn how to breathe. I be certain you sit with uncertainty and call it human?
You are not afraid of the places I don't understand. Yeah,
You love the part of me I hide.
you're the part of me I hide.
Not with pressure, but with presence. You do not ask me to reveal everything at once. You simply stay until safety grows. Your love is patient enough for this unfolding.
If I open slowly,
Stay.
if I open in pieces,
Stay. If I only open a doorway of light, stay. You are not loving who I pretend to be. You are loving who I actually am. Stay with me in the becoming.
you love the part of me I hide.
You love the part of me I hide.
You have always seen me fully.
You have never turned away. I don't need to be whole, to be held. I only need to be real. And I am real There is a small place in me, learning how to breathe again. It is tender, unfinished, quiet as dawn. I used to be afraid of slow healing, afraid that gentle meant weak, that soft meant broken, that time meant failure. But you do not hurry me, you sit with me. Your patience is not distant, it is presence. Let my heart open slow, do not rush the bloom, do not pull the petals open before they're ready. You stay in the quiet of my becoming and call the slow unfolding holy. I am not late, I am simply opening.
There are parts of me that return in whispers, not in songs, not in wings, but in small pulses that say, I'm still here. And you honor whispers as much as choruses. You know how to read the faintest light and call it sunrise. You do not push me into clarity, you walk with me through the blur. Let my heart open slow, you do not measure progress, you celebrate presence. You do not ask me to be whole, to be held.
comes in fragments, stay.
If I bloom one petal at a time, stay. Your love is patient enough for the pace of my healing. Stay with me as I open. Let my heart open slow. In your presence, nothing is rushed, nothing is forced. You have always known how to hold a blooming thing. I am safe to open slowly. There are days I have no strength to rise, no answers, no clarity, just a tired heart that wants to rest. I used to think I had to stand to be faithful, to speak to be heard, to shine to be seen. But I am learning that leaning is still love, and resting is still worship. You are not asking me to be strong. You are offering me your strength. I lean into your quiet strength, not loud, not forceful, just steady enough to hold me. I do not have to lift myself today. I do not have to know what comes next. Your strength is gentle, and I can lean. I thought faith was fire, bold and bright and certain. But sometimes faith is the smallest exhale. The softest I'm still here, the sovereign choosing to stay. And you honor even that. You do not measure devotion by volume. You are not waiting for my confidence. You are holding my fatigue. I lean into your quiet strength, the kind that does not rush me, does not pressure me, does not demand I be more than this. You hold me without asking me to perform. You steady me without asking me to rise. Your strength is a resting place, and I lean. If I come tired, stay. If I come certain, stay. If I come with nothing to offer but presence, stay. You are not asking me to try harder. You are teaching me to rest in you. Stay with me as I lean into your quiet strength, the strength that does not overwhelm but surrounds. I am held without effort. I am loved without
is gentle, and I lean. There are moments when my voice is nothing more than a breath, a quiet movement in my chest, a soft shift no one else could notice. Not a prayer, not a cry, not a song, just a small sign of life, trying to hold on. And I wonder if it matters,
But you listen to even that.
you hear me when I barely do. You need the smallest spark of my being. I do not have to rise or speak or prove. You lean close to the quiet inside me and call it enough. You hear me even here.
I thought I needed volume to be found, clarity to be understood, steadiness to be loved.
But you kneel in the half-formed places, the in-between, the unfinished, the trembling.
You sit with a part of me that isn't sure yet, and you don't rush it into shade.
You do not need my confidence, you only want my honesty. You hear me when I barely breathe, when I cannot articulate the ache, when I do not know how to return, when I am only present by a thread. You meet me there. I am not unheard, I am not lost, I am held.
If my voice is quiet, stay.
If my hope is small, stay. If all I can offer is not leaving, stay. You do not ask me to speak loudly, you listen to the breath. Stay with me in the smallest movements of my heart. You hear me when I barely breathe. You come close to the faint spark, the soft pulse, the quiet longing. I am not invisible, I am known. You hear me even here. a small light inside me that I thought had faded. I can no longer feel its warmth, no longer see its glow, no longer recognize its presence. I believed I lost myself, lost hope, lost the part of me that could still shine. But you did not believe that lie with me. You kept watch over the ember. You never asked it to be bright, you only asked it to be there. You kept the light that never went out, even when I could not feel it, even when I called myself empty, even when I could not remember warmth. You held a flame for me until I could see it again. The light never left. I just forgot how to look.
I thought healing meant burning again, shining fully, glowing without effort.
But you are teaching me the light grows quietly, slowly, like dawn that doesn't rush the night away. You do not rush my brightness, you stay for my dimness. You are not disappointed by my quiet glow, you honor it. You kept the light that never went out, the small spark, the hidden flame, the one I thought was gone. You sat with it in silence, you protected it with patience. The light never left. I just needed time to return to it. If it glows slowly, stay. If it flickers softly, stay. If it shines only enough for one small breath, stay. You do not ask me to blaze, you love me in the embers. Stay with me as I learn to shine again. You kept the light that never went out, you knew I would see it again. You waited without rushing, you stayed without pushing. I am not rekindling alone, I am held in warmth. The light never left. I am finding it again. I thought I had wandered too far, gone quiet too long, stepped away from the place where love could find me. I thought the door had closed behind me, that I would have to knock or beg or prove myself to return. But the door was never closed, you never turned away.
You were not asking me to hurry back.
You were keeping the light on. The door was never closed. You waited without question, without pressure, without disappointment. I did not lose my place, I only forgot where it was, and you stayed so I could remember.
I used to believe belonging could be broken, lost in silence, erased by distance. But you are not keeping score, you are keeping me. Your love is not a gate to be reached, it is a home that follows me. Even in the wandering, you were not waiting for my clarity, you were loving me through my confusion. The door was never closed, not on my quiet, not on my fear, not on my unfinished return. You have always held space for me, a place I never had to earn. I did not need to knock, I only needed to notice you were still here. If I return slow, stay. If I return unsure, stay. If I return in fragments, stay. You are not asking me to arrive perfectly, you are welcoming me exactly as I come. Stay with me as I return. The door was never closed, you were not waiting at a distance. You were beside me all along, patient, present, kind. I do not have to find my way back to you. You are the one who stayed with me on the way. There is a small stream returning to me, not loud, not sudden, not fierce, just a quiet steadiness, the kind that comes after a long night, when the body remembers how to breathe again. I used to think healing had to be dramatic, a breakthrough, a storm clearing all at once.
But now I see healing can be gentle.
And you do not rush such gentle things. You are not asking me to rise quickly. You are not pulling me to my feet. You sit with me in the slow return, patient, present, kind. I do not have to be strong today. I only have to stay. Your love is the ground I rest on. There are places inside me that open one breath at a time. Softness waking, trust returning, hope relearning its shape. And you honor every small opening as if it were a miracle. You do not celebrate only the bright moments, you celebrate the becoming. You do not rush the unfolding, you stay for it. You are not asking me to rise quickly. You are not disappointed by my pace. You know how long the heart takes to feel safe again. You do not push me into healing. You make space for it to bloom. Your love is not urgency. Your love is rest. If I rise slowly, stay. If I rise uncertain, stay. If I rise in pieces, stay. You are not loving my strength, you are loving me. Stay with me as I rise. You are not asking me to rise quickly. You hold me in the gentle dawn of myself. I am not late, I am not behind. The heart blooms at its own pace, and you are here for every petal. There are pieces of me scattered across old seasons, old storms, old nights I survived without knowing how. I used to try to gather myself with trembling hands, pressing every shard into place. Too quickly, too tightly, too afraid it would all fall apart again. But I am learning now, my hands were never meant to hold it all. You have always known how my heart fits together. You hold the shape of my heart, not the one
and I don't have to rush the healing. I don't have to know the way. You hold the shape of my heart, and you are not in a hurry.
There are places in me reopening, slowly, quietly, like doors that have not moved in years. I do not trust their hinges yet. I do not know if they will stay open.
But you do not force them. You wait at the threshold with patience that feels like home.
You do not ask me to be whole. You sit with me as I become. You are not afraid of the unfinished.
You rest inside it.
You hold the shape of my heart, every curve, every wound, every place that I had to break to survive.
You do not demand I rush forward. You honor the pace at which I return. I am not broken to you, I am beloved. You hold the shape of my heart. Everything peace, but please stay. If I heal in fragments, stay. If I only know how to be here, not how to be whole, stay. Your love is not waiting for completion. Your love happens in the rebuilding. Stay with me as I form again. You hold the shape of my heart. You knew it before it shattered. You know it as it rebuilds. I am not behind, I am not too late. I am simply becoming what you already see. There is a quiet place in me that is just beginning to wake, not all at once, not with certainty, just a slow unfolding, like a small leaf opening to light. I almost didn't notice it. I thought all of me was still tired, still numb, still holding its breath. But something is stirring, and you are gentle enough not to rush it. This is where my heart begins again, in the smallest return, the faintest warmth, the slow remembering of life. You don't ask me to rise quickly, you meet me where I wait. This is where my heart begins again.
I used to think healing was golden sunrise ablaze, a moment I could point to. But now I see healing can look like this: a soft breath, a quiet opening, a gentle allowing of myself. You do not celebrate only my strength, you celebrate my returning. You do not measure the pace of my healing, you simply stay near. This is where my heart begins again, not with certainty, but with presence. You are not asking me to be whole, you are resting with me as I become. Your love is the room I grow in, your patience is the ground beneath me. This is where my heart begins again. If I come back slowly, stay. If I learn to feel one small moment at a time, stay. If today I only open a window of myself, stay. You are not waiting for a future version of me, you are lovingly becoming. Stay here as I return to myself. This is where my heart begins again, not in strength, but in softness, not in certainty, but in presence. You are the place where I learn to live again. There are days I disappear inside my own life, moving through rooms, filling hours, breathing but not quite present. I lose the sound of my own voice, the shape of my own longing, the memory of who I was. And I think I've slipped too far away,
But you never lose sight of me. Do you remember me when I forget myself, when I grow dim, when I fade, when I go quiet inside? You hold the thread of who I am, even when I cannot find it.
I am not lost to you, not ever. invisible, to be loved.
Present, whole, clear. But you love me through the blur, through the fog, through the unfinished day. You stay, not because I am steady, but because you are.
You do not ask me to remember everything. You remember for us.
You remember me when I forget myself. You speak my name in the silent places. You keep the story of my heart, even when I drop it. I am not held together by certainty. I am held together by you. If I return slowly spur, if I return unsure, stay. If I return one breath at a time, stay. You are not waiting for perfection, you are loving me home. Stay with me as I remember myself again. You remember me when I forget myself. You do not let go of who I am. You do not lose patience. You do not lose sight. I am safe in the heart that holds me. I am learning how to come back to myself. Not all at once, not in a hurry, but one breath, one memory, one small opening at a time. There are parts of me I left behind. Along the road I walked in survival. Pieces of laughter, pieces of light, pieces of who I was before the ache. And now they are coming back to me.
You walk at a pace my heart can't bear.
Step by step, you walk with me. Not ahead, not behind, but here. The journey back is not rushed. The healing is not forced. You match the rhythm of my heart as it remembers how to live again. Step by step, you walk with me.
I used to believe I needed to arrive quickly, to be whole, to be steady, to be sure. But you are not waiting for a finished version of me. You are loving the returning one, the unfolding one, the one who is learning how to feel again.
You do not push, you accompany me. not measuring distance. You are honoring presence. Step by step, you walk with me, not guiding me with force, but with nearness. You carry the weight I cannot lift, the memories I cannot hold, the tenderness I am still reclaiming. Your love is not urgency, your love is companionship. Step by step, you walk with me.
If I return slowly,
Stay.
if I return unsure,
Stay.
if I return one small heartbeat at a time,
Stay. You are not asking me to arrive, you are asking me to remain. Stay with me as I return to myself. Step by step, you walk with me in silence and softness, in the fragile reopening of my heart. I am not alone on this road, I am not behind, I am not late, I am simply coming home with you beside me. There are days when my heart feels slow, not empty, not gone, just slow. Like it is relearning how to move, how to stretch, how to feel without fear. And I used to think healing required effort, a push, a breakthrough, a moment where everything changed at once. But now I understand, healing unfolds in its own time, and you are not rushing me. I will not force my healing, I will not hurt my heart. You are not asking me to run, you are asking me to stay.
you tend to me like something sacred, not something broken to be fixed.
I will not force my healing, I will open when I am ready.
There is a new softness in me, subtle, unsteady but real. It shows up in small ways,
A deeper breath, a quiet noticing, a moment where I don't brace myself to feel, and you celebrate even that. You do not ask for the full bloom, you honor the sprout.
you do not measure progress by pace, you measure it by presence.
I will not force my healing. I will not apologize for the slow return. You are not disappointed in the pace of my becoming. You are walking with me in every step.
Your love is not pressure.
Your love is room. I will not force my healing. You are holding space for me.
If I open slowly,
Stay.
if I open unevenly,
Stay.
if today I only open a window,
Not a door, stay. You are not asking me to bloom on command. You are loving me into wholeness. Stay with me as I grow. I will not force my healing. I am letting it happen, breath by breath, moment by moment. You are not in a hurry, and I do not need to be there. I am safe to unfold. There is a place inside me that has grown tired of trying. Not broken, not defeated, just weary from holding too much for too long.
I used to think strength meant enduring, pushing through, standing tall even when it hurt. But I don't wanna push anymore. I wanna be held. And you are not asking me to be strong first.
Strength finds me here, in the stillness, in the softness, in the place where I finally put my guard down. You do not demand that I rise. You rest with me until I do. Strength is not something I chase anymore. It comes back when I am loved.
I used to armor myself in silence, thinking vulnerability was dangerous, that softness meant I could be hurt. But I am learning now, soft things are not weak, soft things grow, soft things heal, soft things remember how to live. And you protect my softness as if it were sacred. You do not rush the return of my courage. You sit with the trembling. Strength finds me here,
Not in effort, not in performance, but in presence. You do not pull me to my feet. You wait until my heart is ready to stand again. I am not strong because I tried. I am strong because I am. If strength comes slowly, stay. If hope comes quietly, stay. If today all I can do is rest, stay. You are not loving my resilience, you are loving me. Stay with me as strength returns. Strength finds me here, in the gentleness, in the patience, in the love that does not hurry. I am not behind, I am not failing, I am unfolding, and you are with me. There are days my heart moves like the ocean, pulling in, pulling out, changing shape without warning. Some moments feel steady, and some come crashing hard, leaving me breathless, wondering if I am too much, too tender, too easily moved. But you never call my own. Our fire stay through every tide. When the waves rise inside me, you do not step back, you do not tell me to calm down. You stand in the water with me, knee deep, heart deep, present. You are not afraid of how I feel. You call my depths sacred.
I used to try to hold myself still, to silence the swell, to smooth the surface so no one could see the movement beneath.
But you are the one who made the ocean and me. You are the one who shaped my tides. I am not meant to be motionless, I am meant to be alive.
You do not ask me to be smaller than my soul.
When the waves rise inside me, you don't rush the water to settle. You breathe with me until my heart finds rhythm again. You do not fear the swells, you move with them. You are the peace even the wave. If I rise and fall slowly. Stay if I rise and fall wildly. Stay if I rise and fall without knowing why. Stay, you are not loving the calm version of me. You are loving the living one. Stay with me in every tide. When the waves rise inside of me, I am not lost to you, I am not too much, I am not unstable, I am simply deep and you are here in every swell. I was holding every memory tight, afraid they'd spill into the light. The hurt I never let unwind, the grief I kept behind my mind.
My hands were tied from staying still. My chest was heavy against my will. I didn't know how to release
The quiet ache that stole my peace.
but you were there, breathing gentle in the air. You didn't ask me to hold it in, you let the trembling begin.
You didn't call it weakness when
My voice was thin.
you just sat beside my shaking chest and let the pain rise and rest. You didn't ask me to hold it in, you let me be.
Melodies.
To smile quietly through my fears, to keep the wound from being seen, to act composed, to act serene.
But something broke beneath the weight.
The silent pressure wouldn't wait, and when the breaking reached the air, you didn't flinch, you stayed there.
You didn't hurry the release, you let the ache come into peace. You didn't ask me to hold it in, you let the trembling begin. You didn't call it weakness when my voice was thin. You just sat beside my shaking chest and let the pain rise and rest. You didn't ask me to hold it in, you let me be.
Now the tears fall slow and mild,
Like a quiet, grieving child.
no flood, no storm, no sudden tide,
Just water from the
a place I hide, and I don't fear their gentle fall. They do not drown, they do not call. An ending, only opening to something healing, soft unfolding. You never asked me to be strong, you just stayed all along. Stay with me here while the tears unwind. Stay with me here where I learn to be kind. Stay with me here in the soft release. Stay with me here where breaking is peace. You didn't ask me to hold it in, you let the trembling begin. And now the tears don't feel like shame, they feel like calling out your name. You sat beside my shaking chest until my breath returned to rest. You didn't ask me to hold it in, you let me be held.
I was sitting on the floor that night, hands around my chest, holding tight, trying not to fall apart again, trying not to feel what had no end. The room was quiet but my mind was loud, memories rising like a storming cloud. I didn't speak, I didn't cry, I just stared and wondered why. And you came near with no demand and no fear. You didn't look away when I was breaking silently. You didn't fill the space with answers or with fixing me. You just stayed right where I was, with a patient kind of love. You didn't look away, you stayed. I didn't know how to let you close, didn't know how much pain I still held most. I thought I had to hide the parts that shape, thought you only wanted what I didn't break. But you didn't turn from trembling hands, didn't tell me to understand. You let the ache have room to breathe, you didn't try to make it leave. You didn't rush the wounded place, you simply offered quiet space. You didn't look away when I was breaking silently. You didn't fill the space with answers or with fixing me. You just stayed right where I was, with a patient kind of love. You didn't look away, you stayed. Now the tears fall easier than before.
don't scare me anymore. They are just the sound of healing slow, the letting go of what I used to hold. And you are still right here with me, in the quiet where I learned to be. I don't need to speak or prove to be loved in every move.
You didn't ask me to be strong, you just stayed all alone. Stay with me here while I unfold. Stay with me here while I learn to hold. Stay with me here where the tears are allowed. Stay with me here where I don't have to be loud. You didn't look away when I was breaking silently. You didn't try to fix the ache, you just breathe right next to me. And in that quiet, something healed, something open, something real. You didn't look away, you stayed. I thought I needed to be healed first, but you saw beauty in the worst. You didn't wait for me to change. You loved me right there in my pain, and I softened, I let go. You loved me as I was, not who I thought I had to be. You didn't ask for more of me, you just stayed and let me see. You loved me as I was. And now I know what mercy means, a love that holds while my heart bleeds. I came to you with shaking hands, trying hard to understand why my heart was breaking slow, why the healing wouldn't show.
I had learned to hide my ache, smile through every quiet quake. But you saw right through the practiced grace, the trembling underneath my face. And you did not turn away, you just stayed. You never asked me to be strong, you just held me all night long. You didn't say the pain was wrong, you just stayed and gently saw me when everything felt heavy on my chest. You didn't tell me to do less, you simply rested there with me, where I couldn't breathe. I had thought that love required proof, something flawless, something smooth. But you held the part I hid so deep, the part that always made me weep. You never tried to fix the ache or tell me what I had to change. You let my sorrow have a place inside your open, steady space. You didn't hurry what was slow, you just let my heart unfold. You never asked me to be strong, you just held me all night long. You didn't say the pain was wrong, you just stayed and gently saw me when everything felt heavy on my chest. You didn't tell me to do less, you simply rested there with me, where I couldn't breathe. Some days I still fall apart, tears still rising from my heart. But I know now that's okay, I don't have to hide the shade. You didn't teach me how to fight, you taught me how to trust the night. How healing comes in quiet waves, how love is patient, slow and brave. And you are still staying, still staying. I don't have to be strong to be loved, I don't have to be whole to be held, I don't have to be finished to belong. I only need to breathe and rest a little more. You never asked me to be strong, you just stayed with me all along. You didn't rush the healing through, you let my soul return to truth. When every breath was barely there, your love was present in the air. You simply rested there with me until I could breathe. I didn't show the deepest part, the room behind my fragile heart, the place I never let them see, the quiet wound inside of me.
I learned to smile with steady grace while shadows move behind my face. I thought that if they saw the pain, they'd never look at me the same.
But you saw anyway, and did not look away.
You saw the part I hid,
And you didn't run from it. You didn't try to make me brave. You just stayed. You held the break inside my chest with hands that didn't press or test. You saw the part I hid, and you still stayed. Didn't know how much it hurt until I felt it in your shirt. When I finally let myself collapse into arms that didn't ask.
you didn't say it's time to heal, or tell me what I shouldn't feel. You let the sorrow take its shape and rest inside a gentle space.
You didn't need me to be done. You whispered, take your time, little one. You saw the part I hid, and you didn't run from it. You didn't try to make me brave. You just stayed. You held the break inside my chest with hands that didn't press or test. You saw the part I hid, and you still stayed. Now I breathe a little more, not the same as days before, but something opens quietly, a softer part returning to me. I am not finished, I'm not whole, but you're the steadying of my soul. And now I know I'm safe to be exactly who I am in me.
You never asked me to be strong.
You just stayed all alone. Stay with me here, where the tears fall slow.
Stay with me here,
Where the quiet grows. Stay with me here, where I learn to rest.
stay with me here, where my heart beats in my chest.
You saw the part I hid, and you didn't run from it. You didn't try to make me brave. You just stayed. You held the break inside my chest with hands that didn't press or test. You saw the part I hid and called it love instead. I didn't know how to speak anymore. The words were broken and sore, but you didn't ask for sound. You just sat with me on the ground. let it hold and make a way. You stay through the silence,
and I wasn't alone.
I thought I had to earn your care, but you were already there. You stay. You say,
And I wasn't alone.
And I wasn't alone. I shattered, crying inside. No one saw how hard I tried, but you noticed every tear. Even when I hid in fear, you didn't turn away. You didn't need me to explain. You stayed when I broke, when I lost my voice to speak. You held what I couldn't hold, and you didn't call me weak. Your love is not impatient. Your mercy never spoke. You stay. You stay. When I broke, you gather what the world forgets. When I broke, you lift the heart still trembling yet. When I broke, you stayed when I broke, when I lost my voice to speak. You held what I couldn't hold, and you didn't call me weak. Stay with me still. I am learning how to heal. Stay with me still. Stay with me still. I am learning how to heal. Stay with me still. Stay with me still. I am learning how to heal. You stayed when I broke. The was loud and pulling me apart. Every noise was heavy on my heart. But in your silence there was peace, a room inside where I could breathe. I didn't need to speak to be known. You understood the ache beneath the bones. Your quiet love became a home where I was never alone. You were near, soft and clear. You were my quiet place, where my tears could fall in grace, where my heartbeat could slow down, where I was safe to lay it down. You were my quiet place, and I found peace. I thought love had to be allowed to be real, but you taught me love is a space to feel. The hush of mercy, the breath of rest, the soft reminder I am blessed. You held the pieces no one saw, not fixing, not forcing, simply letting time and grace so mend, letting my tired soul clear. You were my quiet place. You were my quiet place, where my heartbeat could slow down, where I was safe to lay it down. Stay with me here. Stay with me here. This is where I learned to heal. You were my quiet place, my